G'day and welcome to today's vlog. A bit of a somber start today, guys. A harrowing tale, I must tell, before I leave Bali. Now, I have walked up this road a good few times and I've actually seen this monument right here to my left many times. I didn't actually know what it was, so one of my subscribers, Mr. Granite Man, asked if I would do a vlog about the Bali Bombings that took place on the 12th of October 2002, 20 years ago. And this actual memorial, how do I get in? Aha, on the side, is a memorial to the 202 people who lost their lives that day, and a further 209 victims who suffered severe injuries. Now, this memorial here, Bali, 12th October 2002, and everybody's name from whatever country they belong to are on that wall, and the majority, of course, in Australia. So I know it's a bit early, but it's only fitting to start the day the right way. Oh, man. You alright? Good day. Good day. Now, it's one thing coming here, but oh, man, when you're actually here and talking about what actually happened, it's really harrowing and a somber start to the day. And so for all those people whose names are on that wall, and the injured people and all their families and relatives and friends, they're probably never going to forget this day, probably still suffering today. So I'll toast each and every one of you. Cheers, in loving memory and respect. If this once was the Paddy's Bar, of which of course the suicide bomber entered. So I'll drink. I will, it's early in the morning, but man, it's hot. So cheers to each and every one of you. Whoa. That took some practice, I can tell you. And that, I'll leave there for today. Just a moment, just having a moment really. So the first attack that took place around about 11 o'clock, 11:30, just before midnight, the suicide bomber ran into this small pub, Paddy's Bar, Murphy's Bar, Paddy's Bar. But that's not all. Excuse me. Shortly after, there was a van parked just over the road right here, where this green fencing was, right over here. Now, I only found this out this morning. I knew about the van, but I did not know where it was parked. Keeping that sun, right? Hopefully I won't get run down. But that van, containing over a ton of explosives, was parked right here where I'm walking. And this place behind this green banners right here was the Sare nightclub. And I only knew that this morning because this guy here renting the mopeds was actually here filling up his moped with petrol about 10:30, about half an hour before this all happens. And this is now a memorial site of a sort of that, where when I arrived here this morning and I came along, I actually spied an abandonment up here with an old tattoo shop, and I asked that guy there if I could gain access into this area. And it wasn't until I came out that I sat down and had a quick chat with him. He actually told me this was. I asked him what it was, what was here, and it is, oh man, not to be a public toilet, which is really good. Strictly not a public toilet, because it's a Saray nightclub, which it was, well, where most of those victims lost their lives. Right here. So when I came in, I asked the guy what the place was, and then he told me. And he told me the story of him on his moped pulling up just about half an hour before that first suicide bomb went off. Cheers, buddy. Stay lucky. All the best. Thank you. Have a good day, man. Wow. Now, what also documented, the nearest hospital was over half an hour away, and I actually had no burns facility there. So it took a further 6 to 8 hours before those people with severe burns were actually treated. It's quite something. Well, that is. That is as much as I really can say about the matter without going into vast detail. Oh man. Whew. So guys, that is the start of today's vlog. Wow, man. And I apologise to anybody if that's brought back some bad memories. It has to be remembered, then people have to be remembered. Always. And for any YouTuber coming here, then don't drink a bottle. Let's pay your respects to those who didn't quite get to live their lives out to the full. And here as well, the Baggers pub. Today, my favourite little boozer that serves the best ice cold bintang I've ever drunk, and they also do the best garlic chicken, which I will be in there having later on in the day. Woo. No, you're alright, mate. It's hard work walking about here trying not to get run over, you know. It really is. These back streets of Poppies Lane, Poppies 2. It's where I spend my time. I don't really spend much time on the beachfront as such, because it's a wee bit squiffy. But on these little back streets, these little bars around here, it's quite peaceful, you know. You don't get hassled at all by the street sellers or anything. Oh man, that's given me proper wind. I've not drunk a full bottle of bintang yet, but I think I had a little bit of extra strength there to enable myself to do that, man. And that is me paying my mark of respect. It is. Oh man. Right.
How you going, man?
Alright mate, you good? Good, good, good. So I am walking towards, trying to think if it's time to eat. That's made me hungry. Oh. And as I walk down, anybody who want to know where the Santorini restaurant is, it's about 50 metres in front of me as I speak now. And then where I turn right there, that takes me like 200 metres to my hotel. So of an evening when I come out, I swear I really spend my time around it in the 1 or 2 restaurants. That one usually the Santorini of an early morning, afternoon, and then an early evening, late afternoon I head up to the Baggers bar. Oh man, am I ready for Moose Suck? Just yet. Good day buddy, good day. You see, it's mellow. What I also have, I have some extra money to spend. I think I've got about 500,000 rupiah, about $500,000. So I live down there. This is Santorini, but there was some decor work done. Decor, mid-decoration. Now this guy, look, he's got a funny spirit level. This guy, if you look at that, it's like a takeoff zone. Doesn't really matter because they're going to be plastered and stippled over, but are these single line bricks? Must be double. No way, just single line. Oh man, if I blow on them, they'll probably fall over. Oh man, I had to go and pay my respects to the Bali. I did have to do that before I leave. I'm kind of looking forward to leaving tomorrow, I really am. And I'm going to be spending most of the day just travelling from here, from Kuta back to Kamala. And it is going to take all day. And yep, I will be making a vlog about it. So I've just been, yes, Santorini. So relaxing sitting in there. It's quiet street. Oh, man. I'm not going home. No, far from it. It's about 5 o'clock of an evening, and I went out trying to spend some money, trying to get some deals. Could not get a deal. It was hard work. Extremely hard work. I need the right price, the right items, and have to be light. I even went back to a guy today who I got a deal off with my suitcase, who threw in my man bag for free. But even when I went back there today, I did a deal with him. Just to let you know how it is, if you do a deal in this area, 6 football kits, kiddies ones, shirts and shorts, 6 of them for 500,000 rupiah, as I did the other day. Anyway, so I went back, picked out 6 kits. 2 of them are Man United kits. I really like buying Man United kits, but it was all he had. 6 for 500 rupiah. Deal was done. Agreed. And then he wanted another 100 on top, and I'm like, oh, man. So I walked away. I was like, no, you have a deal, mate. And and then I walked around. I did get cheered up because I met a couple of people who watched the show. If you're watching, with a young child, English guys, girls, living in Oz, and took a few selfies, and that was really good. I met another guy in the hotel today who's been watching me, who'd been to the Santorini restaurant as well, another Aussie guy who's actually staying in the hotel. So I said it was in a good area and cheap to stay, which it is. So that perked me up a bit after doing the vlog that I made earlier, you know. So I'm now actually walking down to the Kuta beach to make another vlog, a bit of a daunting vlog no less, if I can remember the story correctly and full. I just now, this afternoon I ended up at Bagus. Oh, that's good in now, and I will end up there. I'll finish off the next vlog at Bagus. I will. Today, I like it in the Bagus. Ice cold beer and good food. Those guys are staying at the hotel. As this is, man, it is my little street. Oh man, there is my little Steve. That's been really good. Good day. Oh yes, good day. See you in the morning.
Yeah, good day.
Good day, buddy.
Good day, buddy.
Good day. I'm YouTubing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys are staying in the hotel, eating at the restaurant, these guys will sort you out with just about anything.
Yeah.
And well, I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah.
4:30.
4:30 in the morning.
Good man. Cheers, buddy. See you then.
Stay.
So yes, he's taking me. He's picking me up at the hotel and taking me to the airport in the morning. Oh man, kind of looking forward to that. So I've got to get up at like 3 in the morning before I get a couple of coffees in me and pack up the last. Ah man, hopefully I can squeeze everything into my little bag before I go off in the morning. And so that was it. I've been around, I walked around the town maybe 3 or 4 times today. Probably walked a good 10 kilometers, you know. Sat by the pool for a bit, Went off to Baggett. Oh, that was after I went to Baggers, because I stayed at Baggers. That beer was so ice cold. Talking to a really cool Scottish guy from Glasgow who's lived in Australia for the last 12 years. You wouldn't think it. His accent is as strong as it would have been the day he left Glasgow. But it was cool just sitting there in the bar, sinking ice cold beers. Oh man, and the food in there, they do chicken and garlic. Fried chicken and fried garlic in there with chips and veg. And it's really good. I've been in there and had that this afternoon. Came back to the pool, sweated it out a bit, and then did a little bit of journo work based on a bit of research for a story that I have to tell before I leave. It's one YouTubers don't really talk about, and it's a story that Indonesian people don't actually talk about. But it's one I feel the need that I need to tell you before I leave. Just because it's reference and relevant to life today, really, and why there's actually tourism on Bali. So, thanks for watching today's vlog. It's a tough start. I've done nothing but drink all day. It's probably not a very good start to down a little bottle of Bintom first thing in the morning. Probably puts you on the back foot. Today, just sitting in bars drinking. And because I couldn't find anything to spend my money on, any toot, so I've just been spending it in the bars, just drinking and eating, which I will do once I've gone to the beach and made this last vlog. And the weather, man, it's probably a good time to be heading back. Now I know, I hope the weather's cleared up in Phuket, but look, it looks like it's getting a bit cloudy. Might have a bit of a change of weather on the way.
Walking a dead horse.
Good day, buddy.
Good day.
How are you?
Good.
You good?
Good.
Good, good, good. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, there you go. It's another one.
Yeah.
Yes, alright. Cheers.
Sure.
That's been happening all day today. That's really cool, man. Always makes my day. So if you ever see me walking down the street one day, don't walk on by. Shout my name, as the people did earlier. As people do. It's really cool. I really like it. It's the best part of my job. It is. It makes me feel like a celebrity, doesn't it? That's what it is. It's good. It's really good. I like it. So guys, I appreciate you watching today's vlog, and I'm sorry I can't toast you right at the start. And so until next time, thanks for watching, and au revoir.